Hello, Cancer and Cancer Rising friend, Sondra from For Your Chi, and this is your September of 2025 reading. You know, when are you all going to get a break? This month, more challenges, but different than before. So 6 houses here on YouTube, the remainder's on Patreon, Tier 2, or you can buy the video if you're not interested in a subscription. Your first house, the first 72 hours of September, choose wisely. Now, I feel like for some of you, this has to do with the normal who you're hanging around with. Make sure they're upbeat and they're not Diana Downers. I'm not allowed to say Debbie Downer anymore because Cousin Debbie doesn't like that. So I respect that. You know what I mean. But the other half of you, this is going to be only talk about what you really want to happen. Okay? Don't joke about things that are not pleasant. They want you to look for a sign. Now, some of you could feel like you are being pressured into a decision that you're not ready to make yet. Put it off if you can. I know sometimes that you can't. But put it off if you can. Call me or someone else for a reading that you trust. Your second house, emotional loss, your money, your stuff. There's something missing here. Are you missing money? Are you missing a prized possession? Did you misplace something? That's what this card is talking about. Well, there's recovery here. So this is going to take a minute to figure out and to get to the bottom of this. Your third house, brother or sister, memories of love, reminiscent of times past. The Six of Cups, they are going down memory lane, and they need to trust that their best days are not over yet, but yet to come. Okay? Now here's where it gets like, ugh. You pulled transformation in your house of home. Major change is coming to your home. Some of you could be moving. And there was someone, I pulled this last year in a different zodiac sign, and I posted this reading, and within 6 hours of me posting the reading, a tree fell on this person's house, and that person had to move out. That's why I'm a little nervous when I get this card in the 4th house, especially for you all right now. Because, you know, don't be very careful at home with your home. Make sure you're turning things off and you're unplugging them before you leave. Make sure your smoke detectors are up to date and the batteries are fresh and they're working. Make sure they're tested. Get an alarm system. Double check your alarms. Lock your doors. You know, don't let things, if you know that you need to fix something, get it fixed as soon as possible. Don't put it off. Because with this card there in your 4th house, things could get much worse very quickly. Also, it's time to call your insurance company. If you have a shitty insurance company, it's time to change today. Change it today. Move it over to one of those that doesn't ask any questions. They just pay the claim. And if you don't know who that is, call an insurance broker. They will be glad to tell you. Make sure that you have you've updated your replacement of contents. Do you know what I mean? I forget exactly the terminology, but you have an updated dollar amount on the cost of replacing all of the items, which it's all gone up. So, you know, increase it. All right. Now, if this is not talking about your home, this could be talking about your father's home. Your father could be moving this month. Now, it's interesting that we have get more information here. Okay? Get more information. Let me just pull a card on the get more information. let's just see what they say. Watch your thoughts. We already have that. Okay. Watch your thoughts. We've already talked about that in the first house. Only think about things that you really want. And you have wait. Okay, so that's the get more information, because you don't have accurate information to be making decisions here, or your father doesn't. So it's time to look into those things further. Now, this could also be speaking about those of you or your fathers or father figures who are moving, where they plan on moving, you know, somewhere else, but there's something wrong with that next location. All right, so you definitely want to look into that, or help your dad look into that if you can. Your fifth house, house of social life, social circle, fun, friends, victory and success. You are celebrating something here with your friends, or for those of you that are dating, there is success here. If you're putting yourself out there, you have a yes on top of that. Some of you could have scored a dating partner. Now, there is a warning, however, in the seventh house of relationships. So this could be someone who's either brand new, for those of you that are dating, or someone where you haven't, you know, it's new enough where you haven't solidified a, what do you want to call this? Exclusive relationship, you know what I mean? Where you haven't talked about that yet, because there is a warning in your seventh house. We're going to talk about that in the extended reading. Okay. Your sixth house is your work and health. You need to speak up for yourself. Now, once you make your feelings known about this situation at work, or you speak your mind and therefore you start to feel better just physically, there will be something better waiting for you. But you must speak up in the interim, okay? You do not, this is a indication of the throat chakra being blocked, and you do not want to keep that blocked. You want to keep it clear. Do a throat chakra clearing if you can, and keep speaking your mind until you feel better, okay? There is relief coming for you after. All right, let's see who's around you in your primary, as far as your zodiac signs are concerned. In your seventh house of relationships, you have the Emperor. This is an Aries energy here. We also have the rods or the wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So 2 Aries here. All right, or a double Aries. If you want to follow me in the extended, the link is below. We're going to be going over the remainder of the houses 7 through 12. There is, although the warning you have in the 7th house, there is better news coming in this extended reading. Thank the heavens for that. And thank you so much for being here with me. I will put my booking link below for those of you that want to book a session. Many blessings to you, Cancers and Cancer rising friends.